Hey everybody, I'm Dave with Growing the Home Garden. Today I wanted to share with you another way that you can propagate crepe myrtles. A couple years ago I did a video on propagating crepe myrtles from cuttings, but you can also do it from the root suckers that come up along the stems. And so if you've got a tree that's been in the ground for a little while, you'll probably get some suckers coming out from it every now and then. And this is a great way to get some more crepe myrtles for your garden. Check out this crepe myrtle right here. It's got these beautiful watermelon colored blooms. It's a mature crepe myrtle. We planted it many years ago. And then if you check out the bark over there, it's nice and smooth. Crepe myrtles do peel a little bit, and then they reveal this really cool bark underneath it. Let me stand over here, get out of the way of the camellia. But anyway, check that out. It looks really great. But what happens is along the roots, they will start to grow suckers, and I have found one right here. So let's take a look at this little sucker of this crepe myrtle. So as I clear out the area around that sucker, you're going to see that I can kind of pull this root right out. And all that area down below is root that is ready to go to start growing its own root system. In fact, if you look really close, you may see some little nubs of roots started from this particular piece. Now, the only thing I need to do with this is put it into some type of a soil medium. A regular potting soil is fine. Your regular garden soil will probably do just fine too. What I happen to have on hand is a seed starting mix, so I'm going to use that, but I'll probably pot it up before too long into something else. What's important is that you keep the cutting all wet, you don't let it dry out, and it will eventually start forming roots all along the bottom here, and you'll have a brand new crepe myrtle cutting that came from the same tree that you took it from. So this is very easy to do. The only thing is just make sure you keep them wet. You don't want them to dry out. Now I did one about 4 weeks ago, and let me show you that one next. So guys, here is the crepe myrtle that I took out a few weeks ago from a sucker off of the roots. And it was really easy to do. I just used whatever dirt I had on hand, and I happen to have this pot right here, which is one of those self-watering types. So they're good. They retain a little bit of water in the bottom, and then it can kind of wick up into the soil medium that you've got in the pot. And it's done really well. You'll notice here that there's several different stalks. There's some new growth coming off of it right here, and it's doing great. If you're concerned about doing crepe myrtles from cuttings, or maybe you're having some trouble getting those to root, look around at the base of the plant and see if you can find a sucker that's got some root area with it, or at least a crown, a little bit of that root, and it should have a good possibility of rooting because it already has the cell structure that it needs to start forming roots. And that's just one easy way to propagate a crepe myrtle. Don't forget to check back the other video if you haven't seen that one yet. I'll stick a link right up here. And again, thank you for watching Growing the Home Garden. We'll catch you next time.